Good afternoon and welcome. I'm Karen Marsdale, and I am on staff at the Greater Reading Chamber Alliance, and I'm here today with a member of the Chamber for a member spotlight. So we're going to get inside and kind of personal with some of our members and what they do and why they do it. So I am very pleased today to have Limarys, correct?
Yes.
Rodriguez, who is the founder and CEO of LMG Web Design. She is really active in our community. She is involved in a number of things, but most importantly, I guess, or most passionately, you are in love with graphic design and web design and want to see more people kind of using good web design in their businesses or in their institutions, I would say.
Absolutely.
And you've been in this industry for a little over 7 years.
Mm-hmm.
You've worked in some larger organizations doing the web design and some graphic design, and then you took a different turn and you decided to kind of spring out on your own. And so tell us a little bit, first of all, about taking that leap of faith.
Okay, so like you said, I've worked in the industry for very long. I feel like I always had the entrepreneur spirit in me and didn't really realize it till later on that I really wanted to kind of pursue that. So I was working at other companies doing web development and marketing, and I just thought, always in the back of my mind, I thought I wanted to do it. So I got more experience working with bigger firms and other agencies, and I kind of prepped and I researched for a very long time. So I reached out to different organizations in the community that had different programs. I went online, I researched how to start a business in Pennsylvania. So this was all while I was working.
Good. It's good that you did that research, though.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, so it took a while. I would say the whole 7 years that I was working in web design specifically, I had it in the back of my mind, and you know, I would take on freelance clients. But when I took that leap of faith, it was definitely scary to start your own business. I've never not had an income coming in every 2 weeks. So that was the scariest part. But once I got over that, you know, I just went full force. I'm very confident in what I do. So I know it works, and I love what I do. I'm passionate about what I do. So I just continue, you know, on day to day, kind of living my dream.
Well, that is great, because honestly, we spend a lot of our time in our work setting. And so really you do have to be passionate, you have to enjoy it, you have to love every day when you get up saying, I'm going to enjoy today, I can't wait to do, or your mind starts kind of, you know, flowing in the shower about things that you want to get done, and then you think, wow, you know what, because it just sort of intertwines our life and our career.
Absolutely.
So you did something that I think was really smart. You did some research, because at the Chamber sometimes we find that people don't always do their research, and then they're disappointed when they find out how hard it is. Like you said, a paycheck every 2 weeks doesn't happen. You start to get scared. You don't know how to fill the pipeline. You don't know about the financial side of running a business. So you became a Jumpstart client, correct?
Yes.
And so tell us a little bit about that too, and then we'll get into some of the other more detailed things about your practice.
So in my research on how to start a business in Pennsylvania, I came across the Jumpstart Incubator along with other resources. So I just picked up the phone and I called, and it was a little bit nerve-wracking, like, hey, you know, I want to quit my job. Can you help me? Can you help me and my business? So I went through the process. I was still a little nervous, but once I got into the incubator, they really gave me the assets that I really needed. So like you said, it's a little nerve-wracking. You have someone to kind of lean on. So if you're having one of those days where you're just like, I don't know what to do, or I don't know what to do with this accounting, or you know, you just need someone to talk to, it's a good crutch to kind of use to help your business along.
I think it's great, and many larger cities have a number of incubators, and oftentimes they are affiliated or associated with universities and colleges. And I know that with the Jumpstart Incubator, they are affiliated with Kutztown University through their Kutztown Small Business Development Center. And so you're absolutely right. You get all these resources that give you, because I always say, though you might be a wonderful artist and you absolutely know your work, then it comes time to figure out the finances. And it comes time to, maybe marketing might not come so as difficult to you as it would to some other types of businesses. But I think it's so important. It helps you to know that you're in this for the long haul, and that this is really what you need to do for success. So are you still at the incubator?
I still am.
Good.
And like I said, it's been really like a terrific experience.
That's we're doing a commercial for the Jumpstart Incubator, so I hope the Berks County Community Foundation appreciates that. But I know what kind of work they do. So with young entrepreneurs, and we love it because we do partner in terms of just a informal partnership or collaborative, and we want to make sure that any of the clients of the Jumpstart Incubator know about the work that we do as well to help businesses succeed and prosper. So you've got some clients that are really pretty interesting. You go all the way from nonprofit work to government entities, to obviously to corporate environments. What can you say has been the most challenging thing as you've sort of taken this step into your own world of owning and saying, I am the president and CEO of my own company?
I think really is the business side. Like you said earlier, I've worked in the marketing industry for a long time. I know that like the back of my hand. But then when you get into the business side, the accounting, just organization in a business, I think that's definitely have been a challenge because I've never been in that role before. So that's definitely, and I'm still working on it. So.
No, it absolutely is a challenge. It will always be a challenge because the more you grow, then there's a new challenge or sort of roadblock, or the things that come in your way. But that's okay, because as you learn and you grow, you're going to be you're going to be able to get over those. Yeah. So you also have some other things that you do. You like to be part of community, which is wonderful. We love that. As young professionals, we want our young professionals involved. So tell us a little bit about this other flip side of what you do in your spare time. Let's just say in your spare time.
Well, since I work with a lot of business owners, I try to support them as best I can. So I'm involved in a lot of networking events. I'm actually recruited from a lot of my business owners if they need help with something, if they have an event or they're doing something. I'm always the first to call. Hey, can you be our #1 supporter? And I'm there. So you'll see me out in the community doing different things, from the local basketball game, from the Reading Wizards to one of my clients' events that he wanted me to go to. So I do a little bit more than just help market them. I support them.
Full circle. This is like amazing, because it's sort of turnkey operation when they get you on board to do their web design or graphic design. We have just a few minutes left, but I want to talk about, you do a speed networking event, and how do you get the message out? How are you messaging that to the community? And who typically shows up?
So for the Berks County Speed Networking event, I usually do it all digital, digital marketing. So on social media, email blasts, things of that nature. and the people that come to the event, it could range. It could be a business owner. Most of them are business owners. We kind of like to use the event to kind of just get a chance to talk very quickly, and meet other businesses that maybe you weren't aware that are in Berks County. There's other business leaders that may not necessarily be business owners, but they're people in the community that want to get out and meet other people. It could.
Let me ask you, not to interrupt, how about the ages? How about is it demographically?
It's actually really, really diverse. So it can be young, anything from a young entrepreneur to more of a more established company that just wants to get the word out. So yeah, it's definitely interesting. And it's a one-on-one speed networking versus a group format.
Sure.
So it's a little bit different. People really enjoy it. It's a little hectic, but they keep coming back.
So that's great. That's great. And that's how you really do get to know somebody, even if you have just a few minutes with them. So if someone were to Google Berks County Speed Networking,
Yep.
they could get information about this, because you know what, it's about building your networks. It really is.
Absolutely.
To build success and to do all the hard work that you do all the rest of the 24/7 that you're working. So Limarys, this was really fun to talk to you. I've heard a lot about you. I'm glad we got to finally meet. And so remember, Limarys Rodriguez, LMG Web Design, LMG Web Design.
Yeah.
If you're looking to, update your website, do some different things in terms of graphic design as well.
Marketing.
Marketing.
Yeah.
How social media.
That's the biggie.
Yes, yes. I'm learning a lot, and I'm going to tell you that it does take, someone who is much more in tune with the times. So get on board. You need to do this. Thank you so much for being with us, and thank you for being a chamber member.
No
We
problem.
appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
It's wonderful to have you here.